How do you help organisations find volunteers?
So the first thing we do is we get them to register with us, and it's free. There's no cost involved with it at all. So we ask them, the only prerequisite is they have to be a not-for-profit. They have to carry public liability and personal accident insurance. Most of them will have the public liability insurance. It's a personal accident insurance. It can be a bit tricky, but we can assist them with that. We can help them, and they will often find that their public liability carrier will also have the personal accident insurance. Then once we've got them registered, we will get them to do a role description. Some of them have one, some of them have no idea. So we will sit down, we've got a template, but we'll sit down and ask them the questions. What do you need from the role? And it's just like a role for a paid job. We need to know, well, what will their tasks be? What are any prerequisites that they have to have? Is there a fitness requirement? Do they need to have computer skills? Do they need to have know about social media? So we'll ask those types of questions. We'll ask if they need to work with children check or a police check. Most organizations require a police check. And yes, so we'll ask all of those questions. What time frames, what days is it? So as much information as we can get. And then we take that information and we will upload it into an ad onto GoVolunteer. We use GoVolunteer. We use Seek Volunteer. We'll use social media. So we use Facebook a fair bit. Facebook is very good for professional, particularly professional programs like boards, which is interesting because you would have thought it would be more of the younger crowd that would hit Facebook, but I think they use other social media. But we use any social media that we can. We'll advertise it when we do stands at the library or when we do stands at expos. We do talks if I know there's a particular need, so we'll go do talks and we'll focus on those particular jobs. So we do whatever we can to assist, promote it, and then we'll do the interviews. We'll get them to come in for an interview. We can do it face-to-face. We can do it online. We can do it over the telephone. And then once we've done the interview, we forward that person on, say we've interviewed this person. Here are their details. We always ask if we can forward the information on for the privacy issue, but we pass that information on, and then the organization would do the interview. So if it was you would then you would sit down and interview the person, ask them the particular questions. Then obviously there would be training that you would provide as well. We do training as well, but we go through all of those things just to make sure that they've got the right person. It's their call to say that. We always ensure that we tell the volunteer it's an interview. It's not, you haven't got the gig. It's an interview. So that's how we go about it.
Oh, great. And do you get many students applying to volunteer?
We do. We're very fortunate because we're close to Monash University. We're near Homestead, Deakin. We've got Chisholm in Dandenongs. We did a expo, and it was a careers expo at Monash one year, and we had 150 kids sign up to want to volunteer in the space of about 3 hours, which is great because it always tells us that young people are interested in something else besides their studies. They're interested in broadening their horizons and giving back to the community.